In the brief, turbocharged, four-wheel drive era between 1983 and 1986, Group B took motorsport to the absolute edge of performance, but it put it beyond common sense. One number changed everything: Quattro. There were still those who believed the combination of four-wheel drive and turbocharging would never work. It was just too complicated and too heavy. But when Franz Wittmann gave Audi Quattro its competitive debut in the 1981 Jänner Rallye, he won all 31 stages and took the race by more than 20 minutes. 6 stages into its World Rally Championship in Monte Carlo, a couple of Cola was almost 6 minutes ahead in a Quattro. The world of rallying would never be the same. But if Audi changed the game, it was Peugeot that defined the era. The Quattro was good, but the smaller and more nimble 205 utilised the full freedom of Group B regulations. The turbocharged engine was mid-mounted, and of course, drove all 4 wheels. Ari Vatanen, the Finn, was one of the few men in the world who could harness the fearsome power of a Group B car. Vatanen in the Peugeot 205 was utterly unbeatable for 5 rallies spanning the 1984 and 1985 seasons. As a fledgling flying Finn, Vatanen had cut his teeth in a Ford Escort Mark II. For him, there was no more perfect a rally machine than the RS 1800, the car in which he won his 1981 World Rally Championship title. That car, he says, was the glove on my hand. But when the director of Peugeot Motorsport at the time told him about the 205 T16, he was sold. I was intrigued by this new car they were making, he said, and I was not disappointed. It was incredible. Peugeot was not so well known in the world of rallying at the time, but that was about to change. As soon as he tested the 205 T16, everything was different. Group B demanded a different style of driving. The cars were just so much more efficient, says Vatanen. The Escort had always been sideways, rear wheels spinning, and not always so much forward momentum. With the Peugeot, yes, we were sideways, but look at the front wheels. They are straight. These cars would slingshot you from one corner to the next. The power was incredible. When you were driving the car and controlling that power, it was like conducting an orchestra. When I sat at the start of a stage on the T16, I felt the side of my mouth making a smile. Speeds in Group B were getting higher and higher, and the death toll among fans and crews was rising. Vatanen himself almost lost his life in a terrifying crash in Argentina during 1985. By the end of 1986, Group B was gone. The dust may have now settled and the screaming engines nothing more than a whisper in the trees, but the memory of the madness that was Group B will live on for many years to come.